Hey there, crazy kids! I am the good old gamer, and this is 7 Days to Die. Now, this is not going to be a Let's Play series, at least not in this video. If you guys want it to be a Let's Play series, it can be, but it's not. Right now, I am just making this video because the latest alpha update for this game, and yes, this game is an alpha, it just came out. And my buddy Kage848, he had a stream going on earlier today, and he was testing out the new update with a few of his friends. And I was watching it, and he had an incredibly difficult time finding himself a gun to fight off the zombies with. In fact, it took him 20 to 30 minutes or something, and then by the time I had to leave the stream to do other things, I don't think he still had a gun. So, I'm going to attempt to play this game and see if I can find myself a gun and shoot a zombie with it and see how long it takes. Now, if it takes relatively quickly, I will do it a few times. See how many times maybe I can do it in 20 minutes or so. So let's make a new game here. Now I've never played this game before. I've only played it about a minute or two, just long enough to test, make sure everything was going to run. I think everything here is good. Good. Start. So we'll load up the world. This game is kind of like Minecraft in that there's blocks and resources and stuff you can gather, things you can mine. You always start off by a car, you always get a bunch of resources to loot, and that is what we're going to do. Hopefully the zombies don't come get us too quickly. Found ourselves an axe, but that is not a gun. Found other stuff, but that's not a gun. Nothing. Nothing. Not much there. Okay, we do not have a gun. We do have an axe, however. Is this an axe? No, it's a shovel. Is it a shovel? Gardening hoe. Apparently it doesn't take out the zombies for crap. And I shouldn't be fighting them anyway. My job is to find loot containers as quick as I can and see if I can find myself a gun. Just to see how rare this actually is, because Kage thought it was exceedingly rare to find one, and apparently it may just be. I am not entirely sure. And as I've said, I've never played this game before, so I have nowhere to go. I have no idea where to go to find loots. I'm just finding it as I come. Got ourselves some water, because there is food and water in this game. It is kind of a survival-ish game. Got bullets, but we don't have any gun yet. I honestly don't know if the hoe is actually any kind of weapon at all, but nothing. It is a beautiful game, gotta say that. And apparently this latest update for it made it quite a bit beautiful than it was before. Also added a bunch of other changes that apparently some of the long-time players of this game are not a fan of, like that timing in order to open things wasn't there previously, and now it is. There's also a timer when it comes to crafting things that you have to wait on. I may end up dying, but that is fine. I can respawn. It's all good. I'm not particularly concerned about that. There is sort of a stealthy kind of system in this, in that if you don't directly aggro zombies, they generally won't notice you. That's a new thing as well. I don't know what that was, but that sucked. Nothing there. Don't know too much about the game. If you want a lot of gameplay of 7 Days to Die, go check out Kage 848. He's been playing this for quite a while. In fact, he's the reason I even have this. And still no guns. I got a zombie aggroed on me somewhere. That's fine, whatever. Don't really care. I'm not playing this game to actually play it. I'm just looking for guns, as I've said. Once I find one, I will attempt to shoot a zombie with it. And I found one! I found a sawed-off shotgun as well as shotgun shells. Now I'm just going to shoot a zombie, and that'll be it for this attempt. Hi there. Bam! Alright, we'll go till we're out of bullets. Now you see how much safer you are when you have a gun and bullets for said gun. And I'm out. Which is fine because that was just an attempt to show you. So it took me that much time to find it on a new world. And now we'll go over here, we'll delete this. We'll go back. We'll make a new game, start fresh. And we will attempt this again. Start. Now, we always start out by car and stuff. So get to it as soon as you can, get whatever you can get out of this and the stuff that's around. Oh, we found a battery, we found a shovel. Thing. Flashlight. We found bullets. Did I check that already? Probably. And now it's an attempt to find loot. I believe the map is generally the same. It's just that every time you start a new world, you start in a different place on the map. And of course, I'm sure the items are randomly generated within these containers here. Ooh, we got ourselves a knife, so we do have a defendable item now. It's not quite a gun, but it is a defense, so you're not completely defenseless. But we are having a bit of difficulty finding guns. Now, because this is such a big deal to Kage and some of his friends that were on his stream, I can only guess that previously guns were more widely available. I don't really know because I didn't really play this game before, but I'm guessing they didn't have nearly as much difficulty in finding weapons. And this knife you see here is actually relatively easy to build, or at least it was in previous updates of the game that I've seen people build some basic supplies. This little knife machete thing was pretty easy to build, just a little bit of iron and some sticks. Got some more bullets. This does have a Minecrafty sort of element to it, crafting and mining for resources and stuff. You can even build things like in Minecraft. It's just that obviously that is not my focus for this video, so we're not really seeing much of that. I'm just looking for loot bags. Looks like there's a building over here, so we'll go over here. See if we can find something over here. Does seem to take a bit longer to kill zombies with the knife than it used to, from what I've seen. Wow, there are a lot of zombies around here. And I died. But that's okay because I'm just going until I can find a gun. No matter how long that takes, within reasonable time. If it takes longer than the next, say, 20 minutes or so, then maybe I won't bother, but I think we're not really equipped well enough to deal with these zombies, so I'm gonna leave this place. I guess I'll stick to the roads. Seems to be where a lot of random loot is. Did I loot this car already? I don't know. Nope, got a shovel, but also probably doesn't help that we are been running around. Somehow that dog held jars of water. I've never known a dog, especially that small, to hold jars of water, but there you go. Apparently, it's a thing. Obviously, if I were being a little more careful in my actions, we wouldn't have such trouble. But I'm not really focusing on playing the game well, I'm just trying to find loot. And the actual cooking pot is used to boil water now, so I've heard. So that's cool. Random door to nowhere. You can mine up this stuff like that door and have a door for your own place or whatever. That's pretty cool. But I'm not really concerned with that. Nope, nothing. I need loot. Nope. Another reason you need guns is I believe that you can craft weapons, but you can't craft them until you have them. At least when it comes to guns, I'm not entirely sure on that. I'm sure 7 Days to Die veterans out there will correct me on that, but that seemed to be another issue, is that Kage couldn't just craft a gun if he had enough materials. He needed to have a gun, I guess, in order to have the recipe for it, or whatever you want to call it. He is right. A lot of the loot items, for having to wait on them a few seconds to open, a lot of them do seem to be kind of empty, or have stupid stuff in them like paper. So that definitely is a thing. Nothing. Of course, you can't exactly expect much to come out of a foul trash pile, so there's that too, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure what you're supposed to do about getting into towns here, to houses or whatever, to get your loot. If you have to face all those zombies first, hopefully you find a good gun or axe or something in the loot, I guess. Just out here. Or you play this game. This game is a multiplayer game, so you can play this game with friends if you want to. And I would definitely, if you're going to play with people on this game, I would definitely play with friends. People you trust. Because way too many times I've seen random people come into somebody's game and screw them over. Kill them, take all their stuff. All that. You can set your game to private. That's what mine's on now. I don't know if they're going to have an offline mode or single player mode or whatever, but it's all multiplayer right now. It's just that this is a private server and I'm the only one on it. So I guess it acts like single player in that respect, but it's still relying on the internet for some dumb reason. It is taking us quite a while to find a gun in this world. So I guess you were kind of right, Kage. They are not as popular as they may have once been. Obviously, I'm not going through every single loot container, because I don't know where they all are, or I don't feel that I can defend myself well enough to do it. But if I find them along the path here, I try my best to look in them if I get the chance. Takes 5 seconds to open a car. For nothing! Yay! That's always fun. 4 bullets, no gun. Water. Oh, we found a gun. We found another shotgun, looks like. So now, let's find us a zombie. Shouldn't be too terribly difficult. You'll do. I could be wrong, correct me if I'm wrong, but I do believe that when you find a gun, you do have at least 1 bullet in it, whether you have extra bullets in your inventory or not. So, you do have at least 1. I have a couple more than 1. Just because of how long it's taken. I'm gonna keep killing zombies till I run out of shotgun shells. And then we'll try one more world attempt. And apparently I can't loot this one. Yeah, I can. Never mind. Just took it a second. And we're out of bullets, so it's time we leave. Now, they were also mentioning on the stream, Kage especially, about how there was lag. Could have been because there was multiple players on the server. Could have been because it was Kage's server from his own computer. Could have been because he was streaming also at the time. But all that said, I haven't really had that issue. You guys have been watching it, same as I have, and it's been running pretty smooth for the most part. I haven't really had a problem with lag. Of course, I'm just by myself, and I'm not streaming. So there's that to factor in. So I wouldn't necessarily take that into account as far as the update goes in terms of lag. Of course, my computer is also pretty beast, so that might be a factor as well. That I don't have issues with textures being on high and everything like that too, because I did what I could to max out the textures and graphics and stuff. So, and I'm still not having much for lag or anything like that. Seem to be going along pretty good. Again, try and get to the car as quick as possible. You always spawn next to a car when you first start a world. Just got iron, but that'll be good. And you want to get the car first because obviously it takes the longest to get into. Nothing, 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 nothing. And it's time to get out of here. Nothing. This is kind of lame. Again, we're looking for guns. Obviously, if you're playing this game legitimately, I'm probably gonna die here. Yeah. I had no real way to defend myself there. That sucks. Obviously, if you're playing this game more legitimately, trying to craft things, trying to build things, it may take you even longer to find a gun, but I'm trying to go straight for guns just to show you guys how short or quick process would be. And we found one. Now we need to run away so I can hopefully have a little bit of time. I'm guessing I'm not supposed to be in there. And now shotgun. Seems to be that shotguns are a pretty prevalent weapon, since that seems to be the only gun we've gotten so far. We did get this one pretty quickly, though, all things considered, so that's good to know. With as many shots as this shotgun has, I'm kind of guessing that you get a full clip whenever you get a new gun. Wow, zombies are loud when they die. Oh, and of course I'm out of bullets. Lovely. Alright, well, I think that's going to do it for now. You guys have got a sense of how readily available guns are in the game. I know it's just one aspect of the game, but I thought it was an interesting thing to show off after watching Kage848's stream. Like I said, if you want to see this game in action, at least the previous updates, I don't know how much Kage is going to play out this new one, but if you want to see this game more in action, go to his channel, Kage848 on YouTube. He's got a lot of 7 Days to Die footage, and I think he's probably going to have some more, so that'll do it for now. I am the Good Old Gamer. This has been a quick sort of look at one aspect of 7 Days to Die and the new Alpha 7 update. And if you guys think it's interesting, if you guys would like to see more, we could maybe work on an attempt at a legitimate series, Let's Play series out of this deal. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now.